Do you ever wonder if you have hormonal imbalances? Maybe something in your body doesn't feel quite right, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly what it is. Maybe you have some PMS, irritability, brain fog, or some skin issues that you've dealt with your whole life. But these things could also kind of be normal as well. After all, you're not horribly sick, but something just feels a little bit off. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about hormonal imbalances. Specifically, what is hormonal imbalance, why it impacts weight loss, common symptoms of hormonal imbalance, and how do you know if you have it. If you're new here, hi, my name is Alice. I have a background in management consulting. Kevin and I have lost 90 pounds on our own weight loss journey, and we are holistic weight loss coaches. Statistics reveal that almost 80% of all women suffer from some form of hormonal imbalance. A lot of women live with hormonal imbalances without even realizing it. In fact, 70% of women are unaware of conditions like PCOS that may have manifested due to hormonal imbalances. Hormonal imbalance is something that I used to struggle with when I was younger, and so over the years I have done a lot of research to understand my own hormonal health. I used to have severe cystic acne, very oily skin. I couldn't seem to lose weight no matter how hard I tried to work out or exercise. This is a video that I wish I had access to 10 years ago. So what are hormones? Hormones are our body's chemical messengers that travel through our blood, passing information to our tissues and organs, telling them what to do. Hormones play many different roles in our body, including appetite management, reproductive health, growth, and metabolism. Hormones impact every aspect of our health and our life, and having a balanced hormonal system is critical to having a high-quality life. Hormonal imbalance occurs when there is too little or excessive amount of certain hormones in the body. It could be insulin, cortisol, your thyroid hormones, androgens, estrogens, progesterone. As women, we experience temporary hormonal imbalances during certain periods of our lives, such as puberty, menopause, and pregnancy. Longer-term hormonal imbalances can lead to things like PCOS, thyroid problems, infertility. A lot of hormonal imbalances and conditions can be prevented, but not always. There are some that occur due to autoimmune conditions. Now, why do hormones matter for weight loss? A lot of women feel like it's their fault when they cannot lose weight or they experience sudden changes to their weight. After all, most women are conditioned to believe that weight loss is a mathematical formula. And if they cannot eat less and move more, then they lack willpower and they lack discipline. But there are a lot of women out there that do stick to their diet and they do work out and they still have a hard time. And that is when we need to consider a holistic approach to weight loss. A holistic approach to weight loss means that you are being treated as a whole human. It requires listening to your body and what it is telling you because your body is always speaking to you. So it is possible in some women that hormonal imbalance is impacting their weight loss efforts. High levels of estrogen or estrogen dominance, high levels of insulin and high blood sugar, and low levels of thyroid hormone can lead to stubborn belly fat or difficulties with losing weight. Estrogen dominance also promotes insulin resistance, and this can also lead to hormonal belly fat or estrogen belly. Excess estrogen can also cause weight gain in the waist, hips, and the thighs. Stress is also a trigger for weight gain for several reasons. The first is that people can tend to stress eat and overeat. Stress also causes people to have poor sleep, which can impact your hunger hormones, leptin and ghrelin. High cortisol levels in the body can lead to higher levels of blood sugar and insulin. If you are experiencing changes in your weight that you suspect to be due to stress, I recommend being aware of stressors in your life. How can you manage stress and build up that resiliency to stress so that you can handle more of it without getting to chronic levels of overstress? Now, other than difficulties with losing weight, some other signs of hormonal imbalances in women include difficult menstrual cycles. Hormonal imbalances may present as irregular or missing periods, period pain, mood swings, breast tenderness and discomfort beyond what is normal. If your period is putting you out of commission every 1 out of 4 weeks, that is 25% of your life. And that is a big impact to the overall quality of your life. Another sign is mood changes. So your hormones have a significant impact on brain chemistry and mental health. It's not just about being moody because you're on your period or moody because it's that time of the month. There is actually a strong relationship between estrogen and progesterone, which are your sex hormones, and the level of neurotransmitters, serotonin, GABA, and dopamine, all of which regulate your mood. Serotonin is your happy hormone. It brings about feelings of happiness, positive mood and well-being in you. There is a link between estrogen and serotonin specifically. Estrogen plays a role in increasing the production of serotonin, as well as the number of serotonin receptors in our brain. High levels of estrogen with low levels of serotonin, or estrogen dominance, is associated with mood swings, depression, fatigue, anxiety, and poor mental health. Progesterone is the key to mood stability. It is the anti-anxiety mood enhancing hormone. When progesterone levels are low, this is when anxiety, mood swings, depression, brain fog, irritability can be present. And there are various factors that can lead to low levels of progesterone. The main one is stress. In times of stress, your body will always choose survival over procreation. So cortisol production is prioritized over progesterone. With high levels of cortisol, this dysregulates progesterone and it dysregulates serotonin, which is your happy hormone. Progesterone also helps regulate your metabolism and fat storage. Low progesterone levels may contribute to weight gain or difficulty losing weight, especially around the abdomen. All of this is a recipe for hormonal imbalance, impacting mood, causing anxiety and depression. The next sign is energy change. If your thyroid gland is underactive or your thyroid gland does not produce enough hormone, your bodily processes can start to slow down. You might be tired, have memory problems, be sensitive to cold. If your thyroid is overactive, too much thyroid hormone, this can lead to symptoms of restlessness, anxiety, and mood swings. And when cortisol is imbalanced inside the body, this can impact your energy as well and lead to that wired but tired feeling. If you are doing difficult work or reading a nonfiction book right up until bed, then you know what that wired but tired feeling is like. When we are under stress, our adrenal glands produce short bursts of cortisol. Chronic stress can also drain the adrenal glands, which can lead to a low cortisol state, and this will impact your energy. Next is skin conditions. This is the part that I used to struggle with. So acne and oily skin can be a sign of hormonal imbalances. Levels of androgen can cause the overproduction of oil, which can create the environment for bacterial overgrowth and inflammation. Estrogen is what promotes the production of skin collagen and elastin, and it is responsible for keeping the skin barrier strong and hydrated. And if the immune system is disrupted, it can lead to a flare-up of existing inflammatory skin conditions such as psoriasis, eczema, and acne. Next is infertility and changes to your libido. Now, this is a very complex topic that I will not be discussing today because I am not a doctor, but I do have a son myself. I've gone through my own journey of trying to conceive and pregnancy. So my heart does go out to all women out there who are trying to conceive. There could be a lot of reasons that lead to infertility, hormonal imbalances being one of them. You do reach out to a subject matter expert or a doctor if this is something that you are. So what are some common causes of hormonal imbalances? The first is nutritional deficiencies. Our body needs adequate nutrients to make and metabolize hormones. We get nutrients from the foods that we eat daily. Some common nutrient deficiencies that drive hormonal imbalances include low levels of vitamin D, B12, iron, folate, magnesium, and iodine. And a lot of this is due to the traditional standard American diet that is highly processed. A lot of people do self-prescribe supplementation based on what they see online, but quality and form of supplementation is also very important, and every nutrient that you get also impacts other nutrients in your body. And just remember that supplements are not necessarily the end-all be-all because you cannot out-supplement a poor diet. One way that you can check for specific nutritional deficiencies without guessing or self-diagnosing is to get your own blood work done with the specific biomarkers that you're looking to test. Next is blood sugar imbalances. If you are eating in a way that is spiking your blood sugar continuously, this will mess with your hormones. And of course, making changes to your diet and your lifestyle will lower your blood sugar levels, keep inflammation low, and restore hormonal balance in your body. Also, where intermittent fasting and low carb diets come into play. If you do have blood sugar imbalances, it doesn't mean you have to do keto for the rest of your life and never eat carbs ever again. But having a lifestyle change where you're not eating too many processed carbohydrates will allow you to get healthy and lead to long-term restoration of your blood sugar levels. One way to actively manage this is to invest in something like a CGM, a wearable that tracks your blood sugar levels all day. Or you can test your fasting glucose in the morning as well. This is to make sure you're getting healthy fats. If you're not on a low carb, high fat diet, you can definitely still incorporate healthy fats into your life. It helps you with temperature regulation, reproductive health, heart health, and cognitive function. Next is to make sure you're maintaining good gut health. So this is often very overlooked and not spoken about when it comes to hormonal health. How hormones impact our gut health is through our microbiome. Our microbiome regulates our immune system and supports the production of serotonin, which is your happy hormone. Inflammation in your gut can definitely lead to hormonal issues. So if you are someone who struggles from bloating, IBS, chronic constipation, leaky gut, gut issues, make sure you're taking care of your gut health. Taking care of your gut health is paramount to maintaining a healthy hormonal balance in the body, because your gut contains trillions of microbes that produce substances that impact your hormonal health, and you want to make sure that you're moving toxins out of the body, because ultimately your poop is a reflection of your health. Next is to make sure that you're managing your stress. So high levels of stress for a long period of time can lead to high cortisol levels. High cortisol levels impact insulin, thyroid, and your sex hormones. It can lead to hormonal imbalances in the long term, and so make sure that you do have a healthy form of stress management. Stress is the mother of all hormonal imbalances because it impacts your adrenal health. Running on cortisol does downregulate everything in your body, including progesterone. One way that you think about this is to see your nervous system as an investment in yourself. What are you doing every day for your nervous system? Next is to make sure that you are managing your sleep, because the quantity and the quality of your sleep has a direct impact on your hormones, specifically your hunger hormones, leptin, ghrelin, and also insulin as well. Two other hormones that you want to consider when it comes to sleep are melatonin and cortisol. Melatonin is a sleep hormone that is directly responsible for regulating the body's circadian rhythm. Factors that impact melatonin production include stress, magnesium deficiency, exposure to blue light on your phone, excessive caffeine consumption. These things can impact the production of melatonin. Progesterone is another hormone that promotes your sleep. It stimulates your brain to produce a neurotransmitter called GABA. The more progesterone you have, the more GABA you have. So if you're stressed, you may not be producing enough progesterone, which may impact with your GABA production, and then your sleep will be impacted. Next is dysregulated metabolism. I have a great video on my channel on how to boost your metabolism, so I'll leave it up top here. Make sure you check it out. Your metabolism runs your hormone show. Quality of the nutrition that you're intaking absolutely impacts metabolic health. You're effectively using the nutrients from the food that you eat determines your hormonal functioning. Last is liver dysfunction. So one of the main functions of the liver is to detox estrogen. Hormonal imbalances will usually need some form of liver support. If your liver is burdened, your hormones will hear about it, because that can lead to estrogen dominance. Some symptoms of estrogen dominance include very heavy periods or painful periods, bloating, migraines, PMS. Some tips to support your liver just include being cognizant of alcohol consumption, as well as reducing the exposure of toxins to things like household products, skincare, and makeup. If you like this video today, please help me smash that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know down in the comments below what points of this video resonated with you, whether you have dealt with hormonal imbalances in your life before, and what you may have done to overcome them. Until next time.